Hi guys, it's Nick. Right, I thought I'd do another quick video today. I am right at the end of listing all of those CDs. Thank goodness. It's been a mammoth task. But yeah, I should get that finished off today. And I listed some stuff yesterday and was really quite surprised at the values of it. And they're CD singles, which is unusual. Most CD singles aren't really worth the time of day. So I thought I'd do a video just giving you a heads up on some things that I listed yesterday. So yeah, let me explain what it was. Last summer I picked up a big job lot of CDs off a guy at a car boot sale. He was into his sort of indie rock stuff, so it was all like your Oasis and Blur, Supergrass and all of those sort of bands. And he had tons and tons of it. And I negotiated with him and got the price down to 50p an album, and I bought about 50 of his albums off him. And then I noticed that he had a big stack of Oasis CD singles, and I'd sold some of the early Oasis CD singles in the past and knew there was a market for it. So I got chatting with him and I got a deal on these, and I paid a couple of pounds for all of it. So these worked out at less than 10 pence each per single. And like I say, this was last June or July or something, and they've sat on the shelf until now. And yesterday I went through them and listed them. And what I found was the stuff that we all know, you know, your Wonderwall, where is it? Wonderwall and Cigarettes and Alcohol and Live Forever. These don't really have a lot of value anymore. There's so many of them out there. I mean, it stands to reason. These were from the period when Oasis were absolutely huge in the mid-90s, when they had the What's the Story Morning Glory album out, and their singles were getting to #1 regularly. And there are so many millions of these out there that they're not really worth doing on their own. So what I did with the more common stuff was I put 11 of those together as a bundle, and that sold straight away last night for £15. So I was really pleased with that. So I got £15 back on the more common stuff on a job lot that cost me £2. So I'm already in good profit. But what was interesting was that this guy had a load of CD singles from the latter part of Oasis career before they split up. So their last 3 or 4 albums, you had Heathen Chemistry, Don't Believe the Truth, Dig Out Your Soul, those sort of albums towards the end of their career, when they were still a big band, but they weren't selling singles anywhere near in the vast quantities that they used to. And I looked up the prices on these, and I was surprised at the market that there is, at the collector's market there is for these. And what they were doing at this point was releasing pairs of singles. So they'd do a DVD version of the single and a CD version of the single. And this guy had collected most of the pairs of these. So yeah, that pair, which is The Importance of Being Idle, I have listed for £10 for the pair. These prices are sort of top end of what I think I'll get. They also had, some of them had some really good value on Amazon as well, but I've ended up putting all of mine on eBay. But if you do find any of these later Oasis CD singles, check them on Amazon as well, because some had some good values on there. So yeah, I put those on at £10. Stop Crying Your Heart Out, again DVD and CD versions, I've done at £8 the pair. Let There Be Love DVD and CD versions, I've done the pair for £10 again. And Hindu Times DVD and CD version, I've done not quite as popular, £7 on that one. Little by Little, I've done again the pair for £10, good value in those. And Songbird DVD and CD pair for £10 again. Those prices are with free shipping, but with 2 CDs you can still send them large letter. If you can't get them to go side by side in a jiffy bag, you can always get a larger jiffy bag and do them side by side that way, and then they'll still go as a large letter, and it's a lot less cost to you to post. So yeah, that's really worth looking out for the later Oasis CD singles. So anything sort of 2000 onward really seems to be holding its value, because I'm guessing it's just because they sold in much lower numbers. And it seems Oasis still have a big following. So yeah, I was really pleased with those. Oh, and there was this one as well, which I only had one of. This is Who Feels Love, and I put that on at £4 just for the one. So yeah, I was really pleased with those, and that's worth keeping your eyes open for. And then another CD single that I listed yesterday, and I'm hoping to get £20 for it, is this one. Now this is a band that I am just completely passionate about. They're my favourite band of all time, and that is Depeche Mode. And this CD single, like I say, I have listed for £19.99. That's the top end of what this should go for, but I'm expecting to get that. It's an early CD, well, not that early, it's 1990, and it's Enjoy the Silence, but it's not the standard edition. This is a 3-inch CD single, so it's in a 5-inch CD adapter there, and it's got some rare and unusual remixes on it, so it's quite sought after. I've done so well selling Depeche Mode stuff over the years. They have an absolutely massive worldwide following, and I tend to send my Depeche Mode stuff internationally. They have a massive following all around Europe, a huge following in Germany. They are massive in Germany. South America, they have a huge fan base, pretty much globally. But if you are going to try and sell some Depeche Mode stuff, I would strongly recommend that you do it international shipping. You will pick up a lot more orders. So yeah, that was a good one. This again was a car boot sale find. I guess I would have paid 50p or £1 for it. And yeah, I've stuck that one on at £20, and I hope to get that. I mean, I may come down a little bit from that, but £20 is about on the money for that. So yeah, Depeche Mode stuff. Look out for the earlier the better, really. But any of their CD singles will have value, even if you have to bundle a few together. And early vinyl from Depeche Mode has a good resale value. T-shirts, if you find them, tour T-shirts, the earlier the better. You can get silly money for some of those. So yeah, Depeche Mode, great band to resell. Yeah, so that's that. I've had a few more sales come in on the global shipping program as well. I mentioned that in my last video, and I've had another 5 or 6 orders come in, all for CDs that are going internationally. And yeah, that's the global shipping thing is really doing well for me. It surprises me that the amount people will pay to get these, most of the time just bog standard CDs, like £4 or £5 CDs, they're paying £10 plus to get it shipped internationally. But yeah, people are paying it, so that's going really well. I'm not really buying stock at the moment, so I'm not really doing pickups videos. But I did pick this up. I was out with my sister the other day, and we popped in a charity shop, and there happened to be a bag full of Duplo, which I picked up for £2. I've been buying and selling Lego and Duplo for years and years, and it's always worth doing. And there's some really cool stuff in here. There's like diggers and biggers and all sorts of car bases and stuff. So at a couple of pounds, I couldn't leave it there. I'm trying not to buy stock at the moment because I'm trying to clear the stock I've got. But yeah, at £2 I couldn't leave that behind. I should get about £15 to £20 back on that. So yeah, I want to do another quick mention of the Facebook group as well. Since I mentioned that in the last video, loads of you guys have gone over there and signed up, and it's fantastic to see everyone over there. It's become a really fun place to go and share stories about reselling, share pickups. A lot of people are going on there and showing the stuff they're managing to find and asking questions about the best way to resell it or that sort of thing. So yeah, if you've not checked it out, this Facebook site is for UK resellers. It's a place for us to go and share our experiences and share our pickups and stories about reselling. So yeah, thanks for going over there and signing up. Loads and loads of people did when I mentioned it last time, so I thought I'd give it another shout out. And I'll stick another link below, so if you've not gone and had a look, yeah, go over and check out the UK Resellers Facebook page. So that's it really, just a quick one. Hope everyone's well, hope sales are ticking along for you. We're almost at the end of the month, so people will get paid, and we tend to see a rise in sales after payday. So hopefully it will be the same for you guys, and you'll see your sales picking up as everyone gets paid. So there you go, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you again soon, bye for now.